Silk black gloves on a hand that ruins suns. Crimson smile as another rebel runs. She signs her name in the smoke of shattered lights. Burnt gold eyes sip the terror of the night. She's the madam of the midnight throne. Steals your hope and calls it home. Clicks her heels and worlds obey. Curtsies as your stars decay. Oh, the madam of the midnight throne, my, bends your will like polished chrome. If you see that shadow glide, run, dear heart, or change your side. Pearl white cape, dragging ash across the floor. Perfume doom when she sweeps in through the door. She collects every secret, every scar. Where's your fear? Like a glittering memoir. She's the madam of the midnight throne. Oh, takes your fire, claims the glow. One soft laugh, you're on your knees, begging her for cruel decrees. Yes, the madam of the midnight throne. Such style cuts you down with perfect poise. If she gently strokes your cheek, you'll be swearing dark oaths by next week. Ooh, yeah. She doesn't shout, she simply sighs. Planets shiver when she narrows her eyes. Darling, she purrs, don't make this tense, then tears your hope from its last defense. She's the madam of the midnight throne. Bow low, threads her claws through steel and stone. Tips her glass as empires fall. Smiles and murmurs after all. Oh, the madam of the midnight throne. Tonight twirls her blade in velvet light. If you feel that chill inside, it's her charm. It's her charm. It's her charm. You can't survive. She glides through the hangar, click-clack heels, silk black cape, all sharp-cut steel. Smiles like a knife with a sugar glaze, lights up a blade just to stir the haze. Little red saber, big bad grin, she signs your doom with a fountain pen. Polished charm and a poison thrill, they call it Darth dressed to kill. Oh, Darth dressed to kill. Cold heart, hotter style than a blaster spill. One crook of her finger, whole planet stands still. You'll bow, you'll break, you'll love her still. That wicked woman, Darth dressed to kill. Her lipstick's the color of your last chance. She sips dark plots like a fine romance. Dear, don't beg, it smudges the scene. She laughs while the walls glow sickly green. She signs off wars like their party invites. Cuts down kings in her satin tights. A hush, a gasp, one deadly twill. The galaxy spins to her will. Oh, dark, dressed to kill. Cold heart, hotter style than a blaster spill. One crook of her finger, whole planet stands still. You'll bow, you'll break, you'll love her still. That wicked woman, Darth dressed to kill. She hums as the starships burn. La 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 la. Treats your screams like a sweet return. Such drama, such flair. Now kneel right there. She straightens her gloves. Adjust your despair. Darth dressed to kill. Cold heart, harder style than a blaster spill. One crook of a finger, whole planet stands still. You'll bow, you'll break, you'll love her still. That wicked woman dressed to thrill. My darling ruthless. Darth dressed to kill.
Logged in the dusk on the fleet again. Credit's low, but the grind won't end. Flashpoints calling, get too weak. Chasing that drop I didn't get last week. Companions ready, ships fueled up. Dark side whispers you had enough, but I cue right back, no time to rest. Gotta min-max life, gotta be the best. From Droman cars to Coruscant skies, same mobs fall, but the numbers rise. We grind all night in a galaxy far, chasing better loot, chasing who we are. From level 1 to the endgame fight, it's the same old war, but it feels so right. Yeah, we grind, no end in sight. In the old republic, we own the night. Daily mission stacking up real fast. XP climbing, but it never lasts. Credits in and they're gone again. New armor set, gotta recommend. Ops group yelling, don't miss your mark. Tank pulls early, healers in the dark. Wipe and reset, but we don't quit. One more run, yeah, we're built for it. From Tython's calm to Hoth's cold land, grinding forever, part of the plan. We grind all night in a galaxy far, chasing better loot, chasing who we are. From level 1 to the endgame fight, it's the same old war, but it feels so right. Yeah, we grind, no end in sight. In the old republic, we own the night. Legendary status, still not done. Another arc, another run. Light or dark, it's all the same. Different paths, same endless game. Click, you fight, repeat.
Well, hello, my friends, and welcome. Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday. I had to process that for a second. How's everybody doing? My usual suspects. Hello, Alex, Jess, Tanis, Chris, Xavier, Frodo, even Turtle, trying to get that #1 spot early. I'm trying so hard to break my child from 6-7, man. We're not getting there yet, though. Today, we might do some class jumping. I don't know. It's going to be a chill stream. Feels like I've been gone a long time, more than 2 days. But, yeah, we're going to start off on our Sith Warrior. Probably do most of our time here, but I got to keep grinding the Galactic Conquest, too, because we have 90 days to get that done. Which sounds like a lot, and it is, until it sneaks up on you, though. I'm up to level 13, so ways to go, though. I completed the entire thing once, and that was really close. So, man, so what's new? Oh, and those of you that are looking for raft tonight, schedule's kind of a little busy today, so it's not happening today, but hopefully Thursday we'll continue. Try to wrap that one up. Hey guys, like that new intro, huh? It is a bop. Just came up with that one today, actually. Figured we need a more Star Wars themed intro. Where are we? I don't remember being down here before. I'm sure I have. Yeah. So what's new? What do I have to share? Anything? Let's see, this weekend. Oh, I do have something to share. So for those of you that have been here a long time, so we used to do a podcast with Kyle, my buddy. And because of just life things, we kind of put that on the back burner for a little while. But it's coming back in a different variety soon. It's gonna be cool. We're gonna play some Star Wars: The Old Republic. While we kind of do it, we're better off the cuff, I realize. So we're gonna kind of make it like a impromptu kind of podcasty show, but we're gonna discuss a lot of shows, things of that nature. It's gonna be really good. Him and I are. It's funny, we're like oil and water, but it's always a good time. But anyway, for that whole deal, I've been catching up on Maul, the new Maul Shadow Lord. Man, is that peak. Star Wars is back with that show. I've been kind of in a Star Wars funk, to be honest, with Disney's Star Wars, I'll say. And this show, man, Dave Filoni is back. I'm not gonna lie, I mean, Dave Filoni's animated stuff, always a hit. It's always great. But the Ahsoka live show, that one, I don't know. Like, that one, I liked it, but it didn't feel, I don't know, as good as his other material. And I was a little worried that maybe he's not, doesn't have the chops for live action. But, man, he went back to animated, and that is, my God, some of his best work. So, have you watched Tanis? If you haven't watched the Clone Wars TV show, I know it's a huge undertaking. There's a lot of episodes, a lot of seasons. It starts off a little bit. I mean, I think it's all good personally, but it does start off a little more on the kid side of things, I would say. But as the show matures and kind of figures out its audience, it gets even better. So if you haven't watched that and you want to commit to this whole thing, watch through Clone Wars, at least the TV show, and then you can watch Maul Shadow Lord, and then maybe watch Rebels after that. Okay, so yeah, you're good then, Tanis. Because I was gonna say, if you haven't watched the entire Clone Wars, you don't have to watch it technically to watch Maul, but I think you would obviously be missing some huge context. Okay, good. I'm excited, Tanis. Thank you. Because, yeah, you'd be missing out on some giant context and be kind of like, oh, how's he here? But I think you can still watch it, but I definitely would recommend you watch that first. But yeah, the animation style in Maul Shadow Lord is incredible. Best they've ever done by far. It looks amazing. It kind of has like a it's a weird comparison, but at moments it kind of reminds me of that game we just played, The Wolf Among Us. It has kind of a noir watercolor kind of vibe at times, and it looks insanely good. Yeah, I am 5 episodes in right now. I'm a little late to starting it, but I plan on blitzing the rest of it this next weekend. Yeah, I loved Rebels, the show, like as story and writing and stuff. I didn't like the animation style either. Just was not my cup of tea. But that aside, the show itself is fantastic, so don't let that put you off. If you haven't watched it, it's still great. You just kind of have to live with it. Yeah, I would say this is the animation in Maul blows away even end of the Clone Wars. Like, it's not even close. It's a phenomenal show. I'm very excited for it. Keep watching. Yeah, I wasn't really worried about it necessarily because just Dave has really always hit with the animated stuff, but then Kyle, he was on it right away. And he's like, man, this is peak. And I don't doubt his recommendations. Him and I might have differing opinions on stuff, and I'm sure you'll hear those arguments. But one thing we do agree on is a good animation show. Yeah, so I'm excited if that's the future of that, or even if this is the last good thing we get. I'd say it's a hell of a way to go out. These droids look kind of weird. Yeah, once we get Kyle on, I think that's going to be starting probably mid to early May. We have the first of those new kind of episodes planned. Yeah, I do agree with that. Ezra can be a little bit much. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for Ahsoka season 2, even though I didn't love season 1. I'm hoping some of those wrongs can be corrected. Especially now that a lot of the powers that be have left and stopped meddling, so maybe we'll get more of the show I wanted.
Go. No, wait. Watcher 8 alerted me about you. My mission's been compromised and I need your help. I need to gather clearance code cylinders from Republic officials around the landing field. Sadly, prying the cylinders from their bodies will be necessary. I've already identified the targets. I need you to handle them and take the code cylinders back to Watcher 8.
I am Sith. I call the shot.
Oops, that's it. When I come off as
No, I need to. I've already identified.
I didn't mean that to be so harsh.
I assume you won't just be sitting here while someone else does your job.
Yes.
I'll be finishing my
Specific
recon mission
Kennedy,
for Watcher
yes.
8, which is classified. You understand? You
Oh,
have the cylinders,
Kathleen,
plant some explosive charges on the ships
what
on
have
the
you
ground.
done?
I need a distraction for the critical stage of my recon.
Danger only makes things more fun.
These should be enough charges. I know Watcher 8 trusted your skills, but be careful.
And I don't know that she was necessarily the problem with Ahsoka, because as far as I know, she wasn't too involved in that. That was supposed to be Dave's thing. And I love Dave Filoni, man. He's just fantastic. His ideas, his stuff has always been great. Maybe he's just not cut out for live action. I'll admit it. It wasn't as good as his animated stuff. But I'll give him another chance. Like, I didn't hate Ahsoka. There's so many things I did not quite understand about it. Mainly Ahsoka not acting like Ahsoka was a big one. But part of listening to, is it Rosario Dawson, the actress? Her take, she sounds like she understands the character a lot more, and from her own admission, maybe like halfway through season 1, she seemed to do a little more research. And she said it kind of started clicking, and you can kind of see that in the show itself, like halfway through. There's almost like a tone shift, where she starts acting a little more like the character we know. And I don't know. Part of it too was just Ahsoka not being, like, her fighting style just seems so slow. And I get it's live action animation from, it's not the same. But I feel like you could do more there. And she also said she's been training since season 1 ended. Even though there was no guarantee they were getting a second season, she said she acted as if they were. So she kept up all her saber training and said she's more than ready. So that makes me think we're going to be getting a lot better choreography. But those little nitpicks aside, I did not love Sabine. She just seemed, I don't know. Everything about Sabine just kind of annoyed me, to be quite honest. Kyle actually had the opposite opinion. He liked her. I could not stand her personally. But I don't know. A lot of the show was, I like the idea and themes, but I feel like a lot of it was carried by the Anakin Ahsoka battle. And it's how I kind of think of a lot of shows like that. Like, if you take that moment out of the show, what are you left with? And it's not a whole lot. And I think, I mean, the Obi-Wan show, I dislike that show. I hate that show, to be honest. That one, if you take that last battle out entirely, that's a train wreck. I just thought that was I could go on for an hour about that show. Justice for Qui-Gon. I like that Charlie Hoskins, or whatever his name is, where he does the deep fakes and had Qui-Gon react to, like, every time somebody's been stabbed with a lightsaber and didn't die. Except for him, seemingly. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of things I don't like about the new shows. And Mandalorian's kind of the same thing. Like, that show just seemed to overstay its welcome slightly, and I have zero interest in the Mando Grogu movie. I honestly forget it's even coming out until I see advertisements for it. There's just a certain, like, I don't know, all the new stuff, live action wise, feels like a CW show. I don't know, it just feels lower budget and not, I don't know, you can almost see it. I don't want that. It's Star Wars, for God's sakes. That's true, the back that wasn't created until 20 minutes after. Poor Qui-Gon. I wish they would just take whatever they're doing, their new Old Republic thing they're doing next. I wish they would just take these storylines, just make them into a show. Don't even screw with it. Oh, I made it. You guys are just gonna let me do this? All right, thanks. Yeah, kind of just I think make Star Wars still like appealing for me. I think what I've done is just I've omitted everything I don't like from my headcanon. Just create my own, pick and choose what I like, and go from there. What do I need to do here?
This is Grand Marshal Chiquera to all personnel. Last night was a hell of a fight. Outnumbered 10 to 1. We still beat back the imps. Victory's coming, boys. Keep this up, and we can all go home.
Tells me we're gonna be here for a while.
I think the other reason I have such strong opinions on the Ahsoka show in particular is just because I love her character so much. My favorite character in Star Wars.
Nobody better mess with us now.
So I was talking about this Kyle one time, but she's basically probably the most developed character in Star Wars. From beginning to end, fully built from the ground up. Because even, obviously Anakin's a great character in the Clone Wars too, but even he has to follow sort of a preordained path, obviously.
My troops and I gave up our home.
Ahsoka just was kind of free from all of it, which was really cool.
You weren't given a choice. Your planet was taken from you. You're giving up everything.
Jabba the Hutt, that's who your favorite character is.
That's the real deal.
I think the most interesting thing about the Mando movie is going to be the super fit Hutt. I am wildly curious. Actually, I guess you'd have to say that's like my favorite character within like current Star Wars. If you're talking about like adding in everything, yeah, you can make some cases. I still think I'd probably pick Ahsoka out of everything, but you'd definitely be closer. I really want a Plo Koon movie too. He's a very underappreciated character. So I finished up the Eternal DLC the other day. Yesterday? I finished Knights of the Eternal Throne. And after getting a fresh take on it again, I don't like how Valen was kind of, and partly it's because of their own awesome cutscene team that is S tier. They replay the cutscene again with Valen growing up. Man, she looks so unhinged rage, but then she kind of just, I feel like she could have went a touch farther. Just pure evil. She always felt like she was kind of evil, but more like a tantrum, like a child throwing a tantrum kind of thing. But the trailer that we had, if you go watch that again, where where Senya later on in the darkness, especially the cutscene where it's all night and she's already a teenager at that point and like is stalking her like a rabid wolf, and she ends up going toe to toe with her. That cutscene just makes her look pure evil. She never quite reaches that level of evil in the game, which I think was a missed opportunity. She's still a great character, and I honestly wouldn't be opposed to her because they kind of leave it open to where technically she's dead, but maybe you could bring her back somehow, like her spirit flows into a different body or something like that. I don't know. Damn, I keep pushing the wrong buttons. I'd like to see her come back. Maybe not even as a bad guy. I don't know. I'd be opposed to maybe even a reformed Valen. Yeah, I feel like I wanted her more. I honestly, and the other thing I don't get is why. There probably is a reason for this. Maybe it's because she was just too powerful. Why didn't Valkorion just try to take her body? Because I feel like that would have been a pretty good vessel. Obviously more powerful than our character, arguably. Especially when she's fully off the leash. Maybe that's explained somewhere, but I don't understand why he just didn't use her body instead.
This is Grand Marshal Chiketa. I've been hearing grumbling lately. People saying the Republic...
Yeah, Valkorion's awesome, though. Whoever the voice actors that played him did a phenomenal job.
Anymore, but I'm still a patriot. So don't say it to my face. The treaty may not have left us much choice, but the people of the Republic are still behind you.
I think they should have, if I was remaking it, that DLC. It was great, but I feel like the ending kind of was a little bit like it fell off as slightly compared to the beginning part of it, which was just peak. I think they could have got rid of the whole Iocath. Is that how you pronounce it? The super planet. I think that could have been done entirely, like that whole planet in general, in the battle for Iocath, the DLC. I think I would have just put that whole planet in there instead of putting, because I think it kind of took away time that could have been used to explain like Arkan's coming back to the light. A lot of that felt kind of rushed. So I wonder if, like, I don't know, they could have cut that whole thing out, maybe gave more time to that whole thing, maybe gave Valen more of a ruthless side, and then maybe throw this in there as a whole new place, like, oh, it's the place that made Zakul and all this cool weaponry, and then make it kind of like a first experience going to that planet, and then with the whole super weapon, throw that all in as like a new thing. Because now going back to it a second time, that kind of feels like some of the luster's lost. He doesn't go after her because he already started to do essence transfer into you. That's true. That's true. Yeah, I guess he didn't. He didn't necessarily know he was going to die, did he? Like, he prepared to some degree, but not. Yeah, that's true. Oh. That was kind of cool. All right, is that it? You could be right. Actually, I don't know why I always ask these questions. I could just Google these things. Why doesn't Valkorion take Valen's body instead? Tenebrae. That's such a lame name compared to Valkorion. Tenebrae does not take Valen's body because despite her immense power, she was too mentally unstable, and he feared her raw chaotic energy was uncontrollable. He needed a host that was not only powerful, but also manageable. And Valen's mind was too chaotic and prone to outbursts. Valkorion viewed Valen as potentially stronger than himself and too unpredictable to act as a proper vessel. His conditioning was designed to limit her and not make her the perfect host. The Outlander was a better vessel. Valkorion saw the Outlander as a more accomplished and balanced individual to inherit the eternal throne, making them a more appealing target for his long-term existence. Conditioning made her broken, not submissive. Valen wanted him dead, making her a hostile. Okay, that makes sense. Although, in that final battle, though, against Valkorion, it was pretty clear that he could probably take all three of us pretty handily. Like, even that was, well, I mean, Valen was technically dead, but everybody was alive in my brain. So, if we say that's Valen Unchained, our character, who's maybe just a touch below Valen, I guess, Senya, who I think she's the most underrated character. Senya really kicks ass the entire time and never really gets beat. She beats Valen when she was obviously chained, but she beat her pretty handily. And Arkin's obviously, I think, I would put Arkin probably below Senya. But yeah, Senya, I think she's got some, I don't even know what her true power is. She doesn't ever seem to really struggle. But yeah, if you combine, so Arkin, Senya, Valen, and our characters, that's 4. Valkorian's still kind of like, there was a moment there where he looked like he could beat all of us. I was like, man, this guy's a little OP.
Darth Lacris, can you read me? I'm lowering the barricades to the Balmoran Arms Factory.
I hear you perfectly. We'll start scanning the interior now. Hold on. Someone cut through this interference.
Pardon my interruption. I'm Grand Marshal Takeda, formerly of the Republic Army.
That's kind of one thing, no one is stronger than me, that I wish they would kind of, I don't know, maybe cutscene a little bit more, because it does seem kind of funny when you like curb stomp them in the actual battle, boss battle, but then they either stalemate or technically win. It's like, come on, you gotta show them maybe like kicking us around a little bit more, kind of make it feel like, because halftime it felt like I destroyed him in battles, but yet they would always win, in quotations. I get it, it's a game, it's hard to do that. The only game I've ever seen that power scaled things correctly was Jedi Fallen Order. You fight Vader and the bar just is, what is there even a bar? Or there's just, you have no chance. And it's a clear very quickly that you're gonna lose. And I like how the battle starts with him just flicking what's your lips off the edge, just like whoop, throw her away. I was like, oh, okay, we run now, we run fast. That was probably the most book comic lore accurate Vader ever portrayed in a game or TV media, because a lot of people I remember seeing that were going when he's throwing the grates, when he's like chucking them, people are like, okay, this is too OP, this is way too overpowered, this is not even what he's like in the movies. And it's like, yeah, but if you read the books, this is exactly what he's like. It's like, man, that was so cool to actually see the true fearful power that Vader has that you read about, because the books and comics, if you haven't read any of those, are fantastic, and it shows him doing way more impressive feats. Seer, no. Yeah, he just whoop. Seer did put up a little bit better fight in the next one, but yeah, she had to redeem herself slightly. Who are you?
I'm apprentice to Darth Barris and voice of the Empire here.
You're the new governor's dog.
What?
I'm not a
No
complete
dog.
fool. Once I realized you planned to lower our defenses, I sent a few friends.
Oh, this guy looks fun.
Jedi Knight Raylon Nis reporting.
Are we we might be related.
Fresh volunteers who have taken a leave of absence to join the Balmoran.
I'm way cooler.
Taste of what's coming.
You expect me to believe these people are acting without Republic orders? They're violating the peace treaty by supporting the resistance.
Raylon, are you here on Republic orders?
No, sir.
There you go.
Go, go!
Hello. Oh man, already?
Can you hear me? This channel is still open. Did Jaquetta send a Jedi?
Along with the Special Forces team. He claimed they weren't with the Republic.
I'm sure he did. My people are performing a full scan of the factory now that the defenses are down. I'll patch you into the report.
My lord, we're detecting unusual signals from inside the factory. What appears to be a hyperspace beacon. It shouldn't be possible. It must have taken them decades.
Don't underestimate their engineers or their resources. What can you do?
In theory, starships could follow the beacon and jump-in system almost directly overhead.
The Republic is flying reinforcements straight to the Balmoran arms factory and bypassing our defenses.
All this time, the Republic and their engineers were boxed in. They were laying the groundwork for invasion.
Picking up. There are dozens of ships out there. Silhouette is Republic Special Forces, Triumph class.
This is how they did it during the war. Multiple strike teams, strategic objectives, 1 Jedi per military squad. They took entire planets. They know we see them. They're rushing to land now.
If they're heading to the factory, we can stop them from the ground.
Agreed. Take out the landing platforms and guidance systems. I'll have attack squadrons blow those ships out of the sky. Fail me now, and we perish with Balmora.
I'm not doing nothing. Sword. We're gonna live. Lots of living to do. Oh, I did get a new outfit too. Actually, no, it's not a new one. It's one I had. I always forget that I have the, what is it? Your rewards tab. I don't even know where to find it again. I always lose it. And then I stumble upon it and then I'm like, oh yeah, this thing. Wherever all of your, is it mission items? No. Where is it? I've already lost it. Somehow I found it earlier. Lost it again. Yeah, wherever you can open like your galactic rewards, they stash them somewhere else. There we go, item stash. I always have stuff in here that I completely forget about and it accumulates over time. And then I look in here and I'm like, oh man, all this stuff that I've been just sitting on. I always mean to pull it out and use it at some point, but I never do. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff in here. But anyway, I had an armor set. I was like, ooh, I could do something with that. This one here. The Midnight Razor. Which I need to, I'm going to do that right now. This is my ultimate, my favorite thing to do. Oh, here's my outfits, by the way. We have the Gold Warrior. I've had this one held on for a long time. And I never knew what to do with it. I kind of like it on her. I think I got it dirt cheap. Yeah, I like this. It looks pretty cool. And I want to kind of go away from like the all red and black theme. I want to be more of like a high society Sith. That's what I'm gonna call it. You got a very nice jacket for when you make a smuggler. Yeah, I do that too. I stash so many. My inventory, you should see it. My legacy store just so full of crap that I bought over the years when it was on sale. Also, for anyone that doesn't know, Alt-Z, which at the same time, you can hide your HUD. So I have that one. This is kind of like my we're doing missions outfit. Really like this. Which, funny enough, it's Satil Shan's outfit that I made evil. It looks beautiful though, that red scheme. Then we got the white one, which is kind of like my I'm better than you and I'm snooty. I like this. This looks cool. Especially with their blue, light blue skin. This looks really good. And it's probably why I want to do a lot of white. Because I think there's a lot of opportunity there. And then I have the black version of this too. What's there? So much else looks pretty cool. But anyway, I got the new one, which let's set this up. This is more like we're going deep into some shit kind of thing. We need to battle. We're evil enough, Tanis, and we might get eviler as we go. Dude, I'm not opposed to no evil. I'm more like just where we live question to question. Yeah, we need to dye this. So let's see what we got for dyes. I wish I remembered where to buy red and black dye. I know there's this vendor that sells it. Not sure what colors I want to do with this. Oh, and if anybody watching or lurking has ever successfully used this dye, the medium blue and medium purple, and our medium green and deep blue successfully, join the Discord, linked on the page somewhere, and show me. Post a picture. Actually, funny enough, these don't look terrible on this outfit. Like, not great. I wouldn't do it, but it's almost passable. They look hideous on any other one. There's a couple others too that, like this one here, that doesn't ever look good. I could see maybe doing like a bounty hunter though. One might work with that. There's a couple here. I'm just like, who in their right mind ever uses these? Yeah, we gotta figure out what we're gonna do here. Thinking something darker, probably. This looks kind of plain Jane, though. I didn't realize those were going to stay pretty much gray all the time of the inside seam. Kind of makes me not like it as much as I thought I was going to. I really wish we could have like area dyeing. Now I don't know what I'm gonna do. I like maybe this. Yeah, I like the inverse. Stretch out. No. It's not terrible. Maybe that. Emperor's Hand. That might be the one. And this is basically all I do offline. I sit here and I pour over dyes like a madman. What's that one called? The Emperor's Hand? this one. I'll go that. It's kind of boring, but I think I don't mind boring all the time. All right, now where is that diet? All right, we'll do it. Yeah, that looks all right. Looks kind of like we're at work. Oh my God. I still can't believe my keyboard survived that coffee spill. Hope I just started attacking that guy. I apologize. Like, you don't understand the amount of coffee that I spilled on this keyboard. I thought there was no way. All right, don't do that. Ah, she works. She lives. Took every single key off. That wasn't tedious. Left it upside down for a night. Yeah, it came back. Fortunately, I was really quick about grabbing it and flipping it over. Yeah, I really love this keyboard. It's not a full keyboard, so it just fits his desk perfect. I was gonna be very sad.
This is Darth Lapras. Our ships are closing on the Republic transports. Keep destroying those landing pads, and there will be no escape for the enemy.
You got it. Am I not doing anything up here? I did have a pretty big glitch in the Knights of the Eternal Empire DLC, though. At the end, the very last battle against Valen, I guess when she's still alive, I went to ride my mount in between the spots, and when I got off my mount, Arkin was just gone, and he never came back. Senya was there. Arkin was just MIA. he would join in on the cutscenes, and then he'd just disappear. There's supposed to be all 3 of them, and they were all there for a bit, but then I somehow like ruined it getting on my mount. So if you ever make it there, be wary.
Attack squadrons engaged. We've downed 6 Republic transports. I'm calling in additional ground-to-air weaponry.
Don't mind me.
Only a few targets remain airborne, and they've got nowhere to go. But one transport slipped past us. I'm sending in ground troops. You intercept that ship at the factory's upper landing pad. No one survives this attack.
No one, except everyone right down here. Find Commander Rylon.
The factory is under attack. Headquarters has been breached and casualties are severe.
Keep your wits, Captain. What do we know of the enemy?
Target is carving a bloody path in this direction. Unconfirmed reports suggest it's Sith.
Can't confirm.
Consider them confirmed.
Commander, contact confirmed. The enemy is Sith. Repeat, the enemy is...
I can see that, Captain. Shut up.
Good.
Sith, I know why you're here. Be aware that these are the finest troops I've commanded in all my decades of duty.
Am I supposed to turn tail and run now?
My men and I would be disappointed if you did. Captain Elgin, engage at will and hold the line. I'm coming with reinforcements. Right on out.
You're about to find out what we're made of.
You're made of bones that break and blood that spills.
You don't intimidate us. We've killed your kind before.
Enough talk, Captain. I can smell your fear.
Now taste death. Men, attack!
Nobody's gonna mess with us now.
Finest men, huh?
The commander. He should have been here by now.
Your commander is an Imperial spy.
You lie. Please. It can't be.
Must you rub it in, Sith?
Would you like to rub it in?
Commander, no. Tell me what the Sith says isn't true.
I'm sorry, Captain Elgin. All these years, I've been a loyal soldier of the Empire.
No. I can't believe...
Oh man, that's cold. Bet you stand there
It's
like,
unfortunate they
yeah,
were on the
whatever.
wrong side. They were excellent soldiers and exceptional men.
Why didn't you convert them to our cause?
I followed Barris's orders to the letter. Recruitment was never my purpose here. I serve for the glory of the Empire, but the life of a spy is a slippery one. In essence, I had to become a Republic soldier, and I've done things against the Empire that have sickened me.
But for the greater good, Commander.
I have lived believing, hoping that was the case, my friend. Today was inevitable. I knew Lord Barris would eventually have to eliminate me, but I'm proud to have been of service all this time.
This guy's a true soldier, man. He already knows I'm gonna kill him.
I'm honored to be the one to kill you.
Before I embrace my end, there is one thing I must know. My son. He was the only thing in the world that was truly mine. And in love or weakness, I told him my secrets. I know you have to cover my tracks, but please tell me, did he face his fate well?
His chin was held high, Commander.
Then I can die with a smile.
Technically, his chin was high.
Corpse, there must be evidence of a valiant fight. We must make this look convincing.
After I impaled him.
So I will not hold back. I will fight you as though you are my mortal enemy.
I'd have it no other way.
Then arm yourself.
Well, hello, Devin.
Barris, it has been my great honor to serve him.
This is a really awkward fight.
My lord, I believe we've got trouble. I heard your entire conversation with Commander Rylorn.
How could you hear my conversation? Have you been spying on me, Imperial?
No, my lord, as I told you. I've been surveilling the Jedi investigator. Apparently she bugged Rylorn's quarters, and as she listened in on your conversation, I heard what she heard. The investigator knows everything, my lord.
Where is she now?
She was heading to her ship, but I had my men move in and cut her off from the Republic landing bay. I am systematically blocking her avenues of transmission and escape, herding that Republic scum to her only hope.
Switching between stream and Game of Thrones. I still have to watch all of that eventually. I've only watched season 1. It's on my to-do list. Value level Bloodhoof. That's a great name.
I will be there soon.
I'm afraid there's more, my lord. My men who engaged her report that she's wielding a lightsaber. It seems this investigator is a Jedi Knight. I advise caution when facing her.
Killing Jedi is old hat for me.
Then my concern is unfounded. My apologies. I will gather my remaining men and meet you at the spaceport. We will crush this Jedi.
That guy's the best. He just does what he's told. Stop booing my decisions, Tanis. Day 4 without nicotine. Hey, that's good for you, buddy. You're almost like to the... like where you're going to see the end, the light at the end of the tunnel. Let's see. Where does this go? Gotta go... Alright, let's go up here first. You've been getting a lot of headaches? Or have you kind of got out of that now? I can imagine you do. But it'll only go up from here. Never got a headache, so that's good. Chewing a lot of gum or something. Make up for it.
The fleet may be lost, but my Padawan
I believe in you,
can hold
Tanis.
the Imperials while you regroup.
No, you've got your ship. We've got a few of our own. I want you to get the non-combatants and the wounded off Balmora. After we handle this. You're damn tough, you know that?
How many years have you survived under siege? You've had a good run.
It's not over yet. I've got Jedi at my back and the finest armor Balmoran arms ever designed. Ignore the scratches.
We can cover your escape.
Let's see what an old man can do for his troops.
Cold turkey's how I do everything too, though. I don't know why. I just do it.
Good fight. You've got, well, you've got something I don't have anymore.
It's not too late to stop more killing.
I'm glad to hear you say that. I know how much the Empire wants to expose the Republic's involvement in Balmora publicly. I confess the truth of the invasion, if you help my men.
Talk, and make it good.
Let the Balmorans and the non-combatants leave. Treat the Republic soldiers fairly, as prisoners of war. Help them, and I'll tell everyone we violated the treaty.
Don't do it, Tanis. Don't give in to the dark side. Just go to bed. Sleep through it. Sleep it off. It's probably your worst point right now. You can make it through the night. Better in the morning.
The Empire isn't without mercy. We can come to an agreement.
I appreciate
See,
that.
the Empire isn't without mercy.
Sounds like your troops made it inside. Keep your word. I'll keep mine.
When you broadcast your confession, tell the Republic to disarm and withdraw from Imperial space. Nothing like Balmora can happen again.
You're only delaying the inevitable, but I'll say it.
Sir, Squad 815, Darth Lacra sent us to reinforce your position.
Take the Grand Marshal into custody. We're done for now.
Understood. There's fighting all over the factory, but it looks like a victory. Orders are to regroup at the outpost when you can, sir.
Yeah, I've never actually kept this guy alive before either. Making the Empire a merciful establishment, Tanis.
You're good to go.
you just kick me? You just kicked me in the shin. That's the old Empire, Tanis. The old one were a bunch of rage-filled murder hobos. We are a more refined establishment now. Galaxy's leader in recycling. I also found this nice little speeder bike thing in my stash collection that I forgot about. Oh, pretty nice. Pretty sleek. You are weak, apprentice. I think another cool storyline would have been to let you completely make Arkin your apprentice. That'd be kind of cool. Like either way, dark or light. That'd be pretty sweet. All right, what are we doing down here?
Agent Val was able to relay a message to me. Your assistance is appreciated, as are these code cylinders you gathered. Rest assured, we will find them most useful. Again, my thanks.
Crap, I didn't realize I could have been popping experience buff.
Looking to upgrade your arsenal? Good hunting.
Unless it's later, I can't remember. Maybe you can later. I know he can make him your companion. Maybe. Yeah, I'm playing through the next DLC right now. So maybe it's been a long time since I've been that far. Many moons. Yeah, the Eternal Empire and the other one kind of roll together, so it's hard to remember which one's which. There's a lot of it I don't remember at all, and then somebody says it, like when you tell me some of the facts, and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that now. It awakens a poor memory. Where am I going? I'm gonna die. Bet, why are you not healing me? There you go. Thank you. I think I used to be a little bit better at storing all that stuff, but as the years go on, okay. Now where am I going? Must be up there. Hold on, wait for me. Yeah, if we're talking franchise, Star Wars stuff is my favorite too. Especially Old Republic. I really love the Old Republic. I also was big on like Star Trek and Stargate. Apparently anything that had Star in the title. I watched a lot of when I was growing up. But yeah, Star Wars has always been the top dog, though.
I've heard most satisfactory reports of your success in the Balmoran Arms Factory. And that fool Vol Argon played right into our hands. There can be no doubt. The Resistance is crushed.
They put up a good fight, but I think they'll be more agreeable now.
Undoubtedly. Captain Rigel is in charge of writing up the report on this one. If I could ask you for one final favor, that you report your success to him.
Darth Lacris, Grand Marshal Jaquetta is defeated, and the Balmoran Arms Factory is broken.
You smell like smoke and blood. Let me show you something.
I think I do, technically.
And intelligence from the Republic. We knowingly and illegally attacked Imperial targets by order of the Senate. We broke the peace treaty that keeps our worlds whole, and for that, I apologize to all citizens of the galaxy.
There are protests on the streets of Coruscant. Republic ships are withdrawing from 3 sectors. You humiliated them.
The Republic may have lost face, but they're not going to stop attacking.
No, but who really wants that? I'm gathering troops for a clean sweep of the Balmoran Arms Factory. I'm making it my base of planetary operations. My governorship would be very different without you. You have my gratitude for your assistance.
The Balmorans have suffered for a long time. If you want to end the Resistance, show them the Empire is not their enemy.
I have my own plans for the people here, but I'll remember your advice. It's time I return to ruling. There are new reports of Resistance activity. Should you choose to remain on Balmora, perhaps I'll call on you again.
I actually need to take that mask off. Yeah, I do. That's why. Let's see. Let's hide the helm. There we go. You got a rule of Tanis. You have to show mercy. You're gonna have like the shortest rule ever. About an hour and people will be overthrowing you. Alright, so now we go. Take a ride in the taxi.
The
crap.
galaxy's about to be down one cute Twi'lek.
What are you fighting? What's going on with you?
Took some work.
What? What killed her? What is going on? Good night, Sir Tanis. Good luck with your nicotine withdrawal.
Care to take a look at our ordnance? For the Empire.
Alright. Ride. Ride.
Authorized destinations.
Okay.
My lord, you have laid waste to our enemies. The whole resistance is in shambles. The people's spirits are broken. Balmorra is as good as ours.
It looks like there's still a lot of fighting going on.
Oh, that'll happen. That always does. The government in exile has lost its teeth. It's the Empire or it's anarchy, and people like peace. We cannot possibly thank you enough for your service. Decades we've been trying to win this war, and you've done it in a fraction of the time. Thank you.
Really, that was it? Should have called a Sith in sooner. Alright, let's fight this Jedi.
Huh?
Huh?
You're too late, Sith. I already transmitted the conversation between you and Commander Rylon to the Jedi Council. Nomen Karr has his proof. Now Master Karr and his Padawan will track down and expose every Sith agent in the galaxy.
Mark my words, they will be hunted every step of the way.
You fight for a losing cause, Sith. I have purity of purpose. I seek neither thrills nor satisfaction. Unlike you,
Boring.
I am calm.
You know nothing about me.
I know that by the shortcuts you have taken, your strength is thin. The dark side shall fail you, Sith. Save yourself, surrender, and the Jedi Council will give you every opportunity to discover redemption.
I mean, that doesn't care about a whole lot. She's got a lot of eyeliner on.
I offer you the chance to surrender and live, Jedi.
Surrender is not possible. I am in the right. I won't kill you, Sith, but I am leaving. So, I'm going to have to incapacitate you.
What's that mean?
Your victory means nothing. The damage has been done. The proof has been transmitted. So deal the death blow, Sith. I am at peace, knowing that the greater good has been served.
I hate to burst your bubble, Jedi. No, that's a lie. I'm reveling in it. I intercepted your transmission. The Jedi know nothing.
Your failure is complete. How do you feel now?
Gloat all you like. It means nothing. I remain at peace. And Noman Carr and his Padawan will still defeat you.
Tell me the name of Noman Carr's Padawan.
I will never betray her identity. I am resigned. Strike me down. I offer no further resistance.
You are subdued. There's no sense in destroying you.
I will take the wounded Jedi into custody, my lord. Your lightsaber, if you will, Jedi. Men, escort her to her new home in the main prison. I'm sure you know what you're doing, my lord, but sparing the Jedi is a curious choice.
A Jedi investigator will be a wealth of information.
Of course, my lord. What matters is the threat has been averted. Lord Barris will be anxious to learn what became of this. When you're ready, I'll contact him from my office.
I will be there soon.
Excellent. I'll go prepare. I'll be waiting in my barracks.
That's where I wish it wouldn't be technically a light side decision. Because keeping her alive for information seems very Sithy indeed. There's quite a few decisions like that during my Inquisitor run too that I was like, technically it's for the good of the Empire.
See anything you like? Come again?
place, Lord Barris. I leave that for your apprentice to convey.
Then step aside, Lieutenant. My apprentice has arrived. Nice of you to join us. Quinn refuses to update me, insisting the privilege be yours. I assume the Jedi investigator has been stopped.
I've captured her for you to torture.
Excellent thinking, apprentice. Hopefully she will provide us with more insight into Noman Kar's Padawan. I look forward to getting my hands on her. The lieutenant will arrange the transport. I had hoped to avoid confronting the Jedi, but our hand was forced. What matters most is that Rylon can no longer be exposed. And how would you assess Lieutenant Quinn's contribution?
Lieutenant Quinn is an exceptional officer. I couldn't have done it without him.
High praise indeed. Quinn, I believe you have sufficiently repaid the debt owed to me. I'm putting you up for a captaincy and transmitting an executive order allowing you to station wherever you choose. You are dismissed.
Thank you, Lord Barris. If my actions benefit the Empire, they benefit me. I would have done the same regardless of our past. My lord, before I depart, it's been my extreme honor to serve you. You are the epitome of everything the Empire stands for.
Oh, I thank you.
The honor has been mine, Captain.
Until we meet again, I salute you, my lord.
He will
I'm liking this new
have his
suit.
hands full. There are powerful Imperials dedicated to keeping him down. But if Quinn can overcome them and rise to the station he deserves, there is great hope for our Imperial allies.
If given the opportunity, he will excel.
By the way, it's not worth worrying about. Quinn's affairs are a speck compared to what we face. Your presence on Balmora is no longer needed. Return to your ship when you're ready to leave. I'll contact you there.
So, we're leaving, right? On to our next exercise in domination and destruction?
I only dominate and destroy as a last resort.
Yeah, right. You must have a short list of resorts then. Well, I hope the next place we end up has a beach.
All right, return to our ship.
Hail to the Emperor! More importantly, hail to you, Master!
All right. Let's put our more appropriate attire on. Looks like we must go to Nar Shaddaa.
Apprentice, I see you've landed on Nar Shaddaa. It is, I'm afraid, the armpit of the galaxy.
Why do you say that?
Nar Shaddaa is a planet of frivolity and distraction. Gambling, spice, rampant black market and gang territory disputes. But you are there to eliminate my spy, Agent Delicon. Normally it would be a trifling task, but Delicon has acquired a powerful ally.
Why am I killing one of our own?
Delicon was my spy on Nar Shaddaa, who fell under Republic scrutiny thanks to Noman Kar's Padawan. He's smart and figured I would kill him, so he sought asylum with a rival there, Lord Rathari. an upstart among the Sith who openly disrespects me. Rathari prefers a more blunt approach. The Dark Council has granted him dominion over Sith interests on Nar Shaddaa.
What possessed the Council to do such a thing?
Rathari has been effective at ingratiating himself to the Council. Agent Delicon knows much about my organization. I cannot have Rathari in possession of such a resource. Burn Rathari to the ground. Destroy everything he's working for. And kill Agent Delicon.
I see you're not adverse to overkill.
This kind of defiance cannot be tolerated. Haladrel Setson runs my slave operation on Nar Shaddaa. She has been a valued operative for many years. She is ready to receive you and can fill you in on Rathari's movements and interests. That is all.
All right, then. Let's go. Beautiful Nar Shaddaa.
What can I get for you? Come back anytime. Come back anytime.
Where do you think you're sending that scan?
Forgive the unorthodox introductions. Moro Vizon, head of special operations for the Imperial Diplomatic Service. I need assistance plucking a thorn from the Empire's side. It should be a trivial task for a Sith, my lord, but I want the world to see your power.
What exactly will this mission entail?
I was tasked with gathering allies on Nar Shaddaa. Hutt clans, corporations, gangsters. But one man has resisted our entreaties. Ukabi is the local leader of the Exchange. A galaxy spanning criminal organization specializing in high-tech vice. Ukabi and the Exchange refuse to join us.
What does the Empire want from these gangsters?
The Exchange spends more money than most governments on spies, slicers, and scientists. Anyone they can't buy, they kidnap. They would have been valuable friends, but Ukabi drugs and tortures my messengers. We need to make an example of him.
What would have to be done?
I want his army decimated, his arms caches looted, his chemical refineries razed to the ground. I want a show of force so overwhelming that no one on Nar Shaddaa will ever deny the Empire again. If you would grant us this favor.
Tell me exactly what you can give me.
The diplomatic service will compensate you fully for your time. In addition, the wealth of the Exchange is yours to claim. The Exchange operates out of the Corellian sector of the city. Your path of destruction begins there. When you're through crippling the operations, you can find me at my command post. I'll be watching the chaos from my chambers.
Still looks cool every time I come here.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route. Vehicle pads are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Pleasure, my lord. I've heard all about you, especially the business with Pelicon. I'm a ghost, Narshad's premier information broker. Intel's my business, and business is booming.
There'd better be a point to this.
Scanners picked up recent additions to Narshad's information market. Top secret Imperial intelligence reports about to be sold to the highest bidder.
Tell me who's responsible.
The culprits covered their tracks well, but I cracked their encryption. Looks like the Slicer gang's to blame. Sales almost final, however, there's still time to find those slicers and recover the Empire's precious secrets.
Just tell me where to go.
I'm to hang out in the marketplace. It's not far. Once you find the reports, hand them over to Intelligence Officer Keeling.
Sweet talk me all day, darling. The exchange is moving in on this operation of yours. No amount of sugar gonna change that.
Believe me, you're going to prefer the sugar to the spice. Take one step closer and there'll be 24 Siths surrounding you.
24? That's a dead giveaway, darling. You got none.
One is all she's going to need.
See? Not so smug now, are you, Captain?
So you do got a Sith up your sleeve. Well, we've been trained to take out Sith. Time to flex our muscles.
No one has to get hurt over this.
Unless you're planning on just killing yourself, I beg to differ. Kill the Sith.
I warned you.
You have a flair for dramatic entrances. I probably could have handled that, but I'm grateful for your timing. You're the apprentice Darth Barris prep for me, yes?
You figured it out.
The obvious is my specialty. That's why I keep petitioning the Darth for a raise. Haladrel sets in. So you're here to take out Lord Rathari. Won't be easy. He usually just appears, devastates, then disappears. You'll have to draw him out. He's been making some major power plays, and disrupting them will get his attention.
Sounds like a plan.
Barris trusts me for a reason. First, Rathari's been strong-arming the Hutt cartel. From what I hear, they're close to signing over some important territories to him. He and his apprentice Girick are in conference with the Hutts at cartel headquarters. If you burst in...
Rathari doesn't sound like the type to negotiate.
You're right. He doesn't like talk, but he knows how to apply political pressure. The cartel is an Imperial ally. Rathari can't just beat on them. He has to play diplomat. Unfortunately, the same applies for you. If things turn violent between you and the Hutts, better if there's no one left to identify you.
I'll do my best to keep the peace with our allies.
The other possibility won't carry as many restraints. I've got a shipment of slaves to send out, but I'll be here if you need me. Good luck, my lord.
All right, let's go do a little bit on our other character, huh? Switch it up. My Inquisitor. All right.
Identify, eradicate, eliminate threats. Vivisection authorized.
Quite the funny looking droid, isn't it?
Vivisection authorized. Achieve peace.
Scour Swarm Coordinator.
Converge. Destroy.
Lana, we've landed on Iocath.
Perfect timing. Meet me at these coordinates, and watch out for droid sentries.
Clear the area. We need the fleet spire safe before we make camp here.
Understood. May the Force ever serve you.
May the Force ever serve.
I'm out.
I'm here.
I can switch. Cool.
Impurities detected. Identify, eradicate.
Arkan's lightsaber sounds like a weed whacker. I'm not sure why I expected Arkin's voice to get higher after it became good, but I love that he's the good guy now and he still has that creepy voice. Unlimited power. All right. Set up beacons. Okay.
Probe, record, dispose.
This should help.
Wish I could have full control over Arkin, like cosmetically.
To be bothering you. I hope it's not me.
I want to hear the Arkan's voice actor talk normally. This guy has a deep voice. It's kind of like Christopher Judge. Just always down here. Just born to be evil.
Here, take this. Roll, record, dispose.
All right, what do we got to do down here? Don't ask me how force choking a droid makes sense. I like how she just points at the computer. Do it.
Converge, destroy. Here, take this. Vivisection authorized.
Right, cower in fear. All right, last one. Let's do some scrapping. I do an awful lot of work for Empress of the Eternal Empire. Excuse me, Eternal Alliance. My hands get dirty quite frequently.
Achieve peace.
Oh, come on. All right. Oh, hello. Guess we're fighting. You're being patient. Am I doing any damage? I think I am. Probably why. Hey. What am I doing with this thing? Put it in here. Ooh. Stop it. Oh my god. Stop it. Hold on. I love how they just leave these things out for me. Very courteous. Damn it. Nope. Oh. Ow. Right. Oh, stop freezing me. God damn. There. Whew. All right. Next one. Ow. Whoa. Might be able to get him with one more hit. Don't grab me, don't grab me, don't grab me. Ow! A little bit. Alright, let's roach this thing. Come on, break. No! Yeah. Nice. All right. Nice. To camp. Not a bad little base camp. I do say so. It's like swole. Kit fist. Support the Sith. You have a pretty good rapport with their leader.
For now.
Wait, why did I?
You have a plan?
That's cool. Don't bow. Whatever.
Commander, welcome back to Iokath.
I hate it when work keeps us apart.
Oh yeah, we gotta get a smooch.
At least the reunions are all the sweeter.
You didn't tell us you had company.
Our trigger-happy friends sent these assassins, so I took them captive.
I told you I'm no assassin. I've come to deliver a message from the Republic.
And you are?
Captain Ilara Dawn of the Republic. It's an honor to meet you, Commander.
Careful, Commander. You'll slip on the fawning Captain Slobber.
Who are you?
Major Quinn. Advisor to the Empress and loyal servant of the Sith Empire. Like Captain Dawn, I come bearing a message.
Supreme Commander Malcolm wants a word with you. In private.
Empress Asina requests the same. But unlike Malcolm, she's open to a group conference.
Get your leaders on the line. Both of them. It's about time we sort out this mess.
Right away.
Thank you for extending the Empire this honor, Commander.
The Republic's glad to see you. And my son on Iokath.
Keep me out of this, Malcolm.
Enough!
Supreme Commander Malcolm. Empress Asina. Your armies have started a war over a superweapon of immeasurable power.
Why would you risk everything over a single weapon?
I take full responsibility for the Republic's actions, but I won't apologize.
This ought to be rich.
It's no secret the Eternal Empire nearly wiped out the Republic. We're struggling to rebuild and protect ourselves. The superweapon on Iokath is the key to the Republic's survival. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna watch it fall into the Empire's treacherous hands.
I didn't come here to be insulted.
Choose your next words carefully, Malcolm.
I know you've spilled your share of Republic blood, but that's in the past. Join forces with the Republic. Help us defeat the Empire, and we'll share access to the superweapon, and all of Iokath.
Let's see.
The Empire is already my ally. Why should I break that bond to side with you?
Asina tried to steal the superweapon out from under your nose. In my book, that's grounds to dissolve your partnership.
He has a point.
This is absurd. We acted to stop the Republic from raining destruction on our heads. Yours too, Commander.
You once sat beside me on the Dark Council. Now you can return to your roots.
Help us crush the Republic threat. Once they fall, our empires can both partake in the spoils of Iokath.
You've worked with the Empire more recently. What do you make of Asina's offer?
We've already allied with the Empire. If we turn against them now, what message does that send to the rest of our followers?
It tells them we don't honor agreements with traitors. Don't forget, she trespassed on Iokath without your permission.
A small transgression.
If I had to choose, I would join forces with the Empire.
The Republic's a safer bet.
The choice is yours, Commander. Who shall we side with?
We will ally with the Sith Empire.
A wise choice.
Sith never listen to reason. Dorn, do it!
For the Republic!
She got away.
Really?
Deal with her later.
Commander, the Republic has launched their attack.
Fight back with everything you've got. We're on our way. Lana, Major Quinn, defend the fleet spire while we hold off the Republic.
May the Force serve us all.
Astonishing.
Take a look at the view. Very nice. How in the world did she escape? There's some kind of flashbang. And somehow made her way past all of these troops. What I'm paying them for. Going to the imp for base. Oh, there's some red on red coordination. Where are you guys coming from?
Republic thinks they can defeat us. Impress them with the might of the Empire and the Eternal Alliance.
Nobody looks to be in much of a hurry. Oh man, it's already quitting time. All right, well, I guess we'll pick up here later. Thank you everybody for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're new here. It helps immensely in the YouTube algorithm. I'll be back tomorrow. Not sure what we're playing yet. But yeah, have a great night. Thank you all for watching. I love you. Take care. Have a great Wednesday. Bye-bye.